Hey everybody, Jayber here, and welcome back. It's Azeroth Reborn. This is the finale of the Undead campaign, Under the Burning Sky. Holdout map, traditionally very difficult. My strategy for this is pretty much to always build Halls of the Dead. We'll see if that is still applicable here. The hardest thing to deal with are the steam tanks, siege engines, whatever they're called, that come from the left base, though we'll see what the situation is. That, plus Arthas, plus some Crypt Fiends. There's also a lot of stuff we want to try and accomplish right at the beginning, such as selling Kel'Thuzad's items, getting more Necropolis set up, getting upgrades, killing the guy in the middle of the map with the sheep to get his items, and getting the landmines. A lot to accomplish. We'll see what we can do.
The Circle of Power has been prepared per your instructions, Lich. Are you ready to begin the summoning?
Nearly. I've been reading through Medivh's spellbook. His knowledge of demons alone is staggering. I suspect that he was far more powerful than anyone ever realized.
Not powerful enough to escape death, that is for certain. Suffice to say, the work he began, we will finish today. Let the summoning commence.
Okay. Oh, obsidian statues. Look at that. Okay, let's go. There's his items. We'll worry about those later. Let's drop one of these gems.
This is more like
and then just go up and kill the guy with the sheep, like, right away. I'm gonna go ahead and start
Lord
my
Arthas,
necropolises.
Our scouts have found a cache of goblin landmines.
excellent. We will make good use of them.
Getting some upgrades, and then Arthas, we're gonna hotkey you and just get started.
At last.
Sort of seems like only Arthas is enough to kill this guy if we just death coil him constantly. Kill him? Almost. There we go. Ooh, ring +5 is excellent.
What is it now?
There's two sets of landmines. That's new.
Speak, fool.
Let's swing down here. Oh, I see. Okay, we're gonna have to drop another item. Let's go ahead and grab a necropolis here. There's so much to do at the start of this one. It's quite spooky.
They're under attack.
Gold mine down here as well. Let's go ahead and start getting some
More gold.
acolytes down there. And this, the obsidian statues is really nice. Spreading damage. You love to see that. Drop the other gem for now. Pick this up.
At last.
Pick this up.
Finally. What is it now?
Destroy. And then let's go ahead and just drop the landmines right outside this gate.
At last. Fine.
Cool. And then we're going to go back and pick up Kel'Thuzad's items, or rather, let's pick this back up. Get everyone over. I don't know what area is going to get attacked first, so let's get in position for it.
Speak, fool. Finally.
And then we're going to drop Arthas's items over here
Frostmourne
and make a run to sell a bunch of stuff
Complete.
Frostmourne
here, and then
This is
pick
more
up
like
these. I guess one of the
Frostmourne
circlets will leave.
hungers.
You make a run all the way over here.
last.
You guys go ahead and start building this. Again, there's a lot to do right at the start. Get more acolytes. We need to build some defense on this side too. Can't afford it just yet.
Under attack.
Okay, I don't know if this stuff can hold on by itself, but I've got some selling to do.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Okay, then you're going to come back. You're going to pick up your stuff. I don't need the circlet. Here, and here. I can always rebuild this stuff as necessary. Okay, Halls of the Dead.
Bidding,
Let's get another one. Here.
Our forces are under attack. Yes, master.
And
I gladly obey. Where
let's
shall
get
my
some
blood
over
be
here.
spilled?
Delightful. I'm going to start getting upgrades, more upgrades. And I'm going to grab more ghouls for lumber, because we're going to need them, I think. Okay, from the left now. Let's take this out and then go grab the next set of mines. Losing this spirit tower would not be the worst thing in the world, I will say that.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, lumber is going to be the main jam here. And if we can just get these finished, then everything's going to be great.
No one.
Okay, drop the gem. And let's go and grab these mines. And that should be everything that I want to do here right at the beginning.
The dead stand ready. I wish only.
Okay, get harvesting, buddies. Oh, I got one extra guy. That's fine. You can come over here, and you're going to repair.
Where shall summoning is complete.
You know what? You can be a Nerubian tower. That certainly doesn't hurt. Get more workers.
What is it?
The Legion's fury scorches the sky. The barriers between the worlds are weakening.
Cool.
Attack!
The Legion has sent hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, then we pick up these landmines. What's up here? Okay, random observatory. I don't need that. Destroy this. Whew. Okay, again, lots of stuff to kind of just think about here. We're going to drop these here. Pick up the Gem of Health. You can kind of stand in the back and maybe grab another Halls of the Dead. Well, we have to wait. I see him coming in. Thank you, Shades, by the way.
I wish only to serve.
And then I want this side to get set up nice and solid as well. Upgrades coming in. We're probably going to need web. These guys don't need to die, so we'll sort of keep them back a little bit.
Research complete.
And we'll run them back every so often. I mean, we could hit Soulburn a bunch. Soulburn is just, it just doesn't do enough damage, I feel like, to be that good.
No one.
I mean, you can keep blizzarding me, that's fine. I'm not not mad about it.
What is it?
There we go. Go Halls of the Dead here. I'm gonna get another, just cram another Necropolis down here wherever it fits.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, got a pivot.
Speak, fool.
Oh, mines. Good job, mines. All right, everybody come back to the fountain then. That gives us a little bit of time. You get turned into a Black Citadel.
Upgrade complete.
Those mines did something. And what do you know? We're short on lumber. Halls of the Dead is good. Again, Black Citadels only give you a minor benefit. I'm going to save. This start has been pretty incredible. The only thing left to do is go and sell that circlet, which seems
Tread lightly.
like maybe not worth it as a trip.
Speak. Summoning is complete.
I can certainly try. It's not that far.
Summoning upgrade complete.
Okay, move on up. We need these to finish as soon as possible. And then these, we need Halls of the Dead here. Those are both Halls of the Dead. Sell this.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, we're coming back. Oh yeah, and it looks like he hit mines on his way back. You love that. Let's go ahead and start this into a Black Citadel then.
No one.
I don't think I'm like making Black Citadels, but I don't think it's really that worth it. I probably shouldn't be doing it.
Finally.
The lumber cost alone just doesn't seem like it's that worth it. Now, getting some meat wagons to focus down the
Summoning is complete.
to focus down the siege engines will be worth it, I think. We're gonna get some additional acolytes.
Upgrade complete.
Get our melee upgrade started here.
Speak, fool.
Okay, I see him coming in.
What is it now?
And we're gonna need
Stand ready.
just more production over time. Let's go ahead and rally to Arthas and get more Crypt Fiends ready to go. I'm just trying to focus down these priests, honestly. Get soul burned. Okay, and yeah, it's lumber, man.
No one.
Halls of the Dead here.
Upgrade complete.
I'm loving the Obsidian Statue Edition here. Very, very nice. We don't have to run as much back to our
Speak, fool.
area. I think this area comes next. I can see him moving in.
Tread lightly. Research.
Let's get ready to flank him around this side. Let's definitely use another Halls of the Dead there.
Town is under attack.
Not having Frost Nova does hurt here for sure.
Where shall I put this?
Whoa, graveyard, please.
The Legion has sent hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
Okay, we're triple healing here. One of you needs to get back on this gold mine, I think. Okay, very nice. That means blue is next. I need more workers over here to repair, and we're going to get one more Necropolis here, plus some Ziggurats in the back. I think blue will be coming next. Lots of Fellhounds. I'm loving it. I did make those... Yeah, we have meat wagons mixed in. We're going to need them. So the attacks come in a fairly predictable pattern. Now, again, we don't have any AoE, but AoE obviously would be really, really nice here. What's the armor difference here? 5 and 5. Okay, so the difference is 250 HP. That's not worth the money, in my opinion. So, yeah, we're not doing any more Black Citadels. Halls of the Dead, though, very good.
Summoning.
Okay, that means middle comes next.
Thy bidding, master.
Yeah, I can't fit another one in there, but we just keep
bow to your
just cramming them in here wherever they'll fit.
I wish only to serve.
Because they only cost gold for the initial tier.
Yes, master.
Okay, I see him coming in. Let's go ahead and poise ourselves. All of these. He's been mana burned. And now he can't do anything else. Run these back.
Upgrade complete. Summoning is complete.
And we do have to be cognizant of these guys in the back, but otherwise we should
Thy
be
bidding,
good.
master. Our forces are under attack.
We're going to get some fire support from the different sides as well. That's something that's certainly going to be happening here. +3, +3.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, pivot. I see him coming from this direction already. Again, the best thing to do, I think, is let them come into this location and then hit them from the other side.
Speak. Our forces are under attack.
And these, yeah, these mortar teams are the only things we really have to be cognizant of. And the AoE is rough, but again, with the obsidian statues, and I think I'll get one more.
Summoning is complete.
Destroyers is interesting. I don't think we need destroyers for anything here.
Summoning is complete.
Though what I could do is get a
Our forces are under attack.
boneyard. Doesn't hurt. Upgrades coming up. Not sure if there's anything that would be worth possessing.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Speak, tread lightly.
Yeah, we're doing some Nerubian towers. Let's do it.
No one.
Arthas, we're going to get you in the back. As long as we have units here, it seems like the mortar team stop attacking my structures. Arthas get his last 2 points. And you can see how this stuff, it basically just exists to absorb damage for us. I'm in a death coil. I mean, we're going to have plenty of money by the end of all this, so... Like, our Nerubian towers in the back can't even do anything. It's just these heroes with the constant blizzards it's just a lot. Okay, move you back here.
The damned stand ready. No one. Where shall our town is under attack? Speak. Our forces are
And then
under
back to
attack.
the top. It seems like the rotations of attacks are coming at a much
Legion has
faster
sent
rate now.
hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
Tread lightly. Frostborn.
There we go. We're trying to heal through this.
Speak. No one.
We're trying. Black Citadel, no, you were so expensive. We might just barely save it. Nope. Just missed it.
Research complete.
That's fine. We have several more behind.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, and guess where we're pivoting now? Now it's down here. I think we just need more dudes to repair, honestly.
We demand additional lumber.
Lumber. Oh, they're harvesting from a very strange place now. Okay. Halls of the Dead there.
Our town is under attack.
13 minutes, huh? Feels like we've been playing this for legitimate years, but... Okay, get this added to my group. I think just getting one Frostworm, very, very useful.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
Maybe more meat wagons. We've seen the power of meat wagons.
Speak.
Don't underestimate them. Okay, well, I guess we need a
life
graveyard
will
down here because this travel time is killing me.
Our town is under attack. Research complete.
Okay, let's go. No hero in this attack is a blessing. Again, Arthas just constantly move in the back and go for the mortar teams. They're the only things that can really damage this defense.
Complete. Upgrade complete.
Oh yeah, dispel me. Ooh, baby. Should I even rebuild that one? I don't know. Because that one was the one that was taking the most heat. Okay, now it's back to the middle, so let's position ourselves. Let's build this. Halls of the Dead, Halls of the Dead. Just building normal ziggurats is expensive in terms of lumber, which we don't have enough of.
Summoning is complete. Upgrade complete.
Trying to just move these. Maybe another Frostworm. I don't want to build too many of those, especially towards the end. It's going to get rough. Like, I'll mana burn some of these, but it's not helping very much. It just doesn't do enough, you know? What are you stuck on? Oh, the guy who's repairing. Our repairers, yeah, I get that's normal. Like, the push priorities. I don't want to say it's messed up, but, like, they struggle. Delightful.
What is it now? Our gold mine is nearly empty. Our town is under attack. Forces are under
Okay,
attack.
pivot over here. These attacks are definitely. I feel like this is definitely way more frequent than what is usual. Did they sheep my? They must have sheeped my Frostworm. Okay, come on back. Is this done? Okay, yes, this is what we need. We really need this lumber coming in hot, and then from there we just build.
Speak. Our forces are under attack.
We could make this guy a destroyer, I guess.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we need to be burning through these waves faster. This is not fast enough.
Speak, fool.
Okay, let's go over here.
Tread lightly. This is
Where's the Infernals? I'm waiting for some Infernals, please.
At last, the mighty Infernals
Look at
have been
that.
sent to aid us. Rally them quickly, Death Knight. They are yours to command.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Attack that guy. Infernals are here, but they're stuck behind my repairs, which I can't afford. I was going to say I can't afford to move my repairing guys. Just build more acolytes to repair. The mass repair is enough. The AoE from the Infernals should actually be pogged off.
tread lightly. No one orders
No siege engines. Am I crazy for thinking there haven't been any siege engines? And then just in case, we're going to build a buttload of towers down here because if this side breaks through, I feel like it's the hardest to get to Kalthazad on. Okay, I'm hearing the enemy dying at a very fast rate. That's what I like to hear. 8 minutes.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Speak.
Okay, we have no more income. Or do we? No, the left income. Okay. Wait. Yeah, this one. Okay, Acolytes, let's move you over here.
My fate is sealed.
Get ready for an attack in this direction.
Summoning is
Let's get Destroyer form and then one Obsidian statue, because this one's out of mana.
What is it now?
Lost a meat wagon as well. That's not a big deal.
Our town is under attack. We demand additional lumber.
Okay, let's go. Again, we flank so that we can kill these mortar teams quickly. Because they're the only things they put on a lot of hurt. I have no lumber to repair with. I need trees. Is it just me, or it really seems to me like lumber harvesting in Reborn just seems kind of wonky. I can't explain it. It just seems like you harvest lumber from the trees faster than what you normally would get in the games. I can't, again, it's hard for me to explain. It just seems off.
Research complete.
I understand I'm spending a lot of lumber, but okay, and then you guys up here. Oh, blue, okay.
No one.
Oh no, this makes sense. This is what I would have expected. Okay, don't worry, we're coming in. Guess what? Hit the guys in the back. No siege engine coming from the left base again is certainly different.
We demand additional lumber.
Okay.
What is it? Upgrade complete.
I wonder what
Upgrade
a good strategy for this mission would be without Halls of the Dead, because this is what I always do. And in the base game, it's incredibly effective, like to the point where it's too good. Whereas now it sort of feels like it might be the only reasonable strategy. Though that's hard to say. Let's at least let these guys come in a little bit.
Our town is under
Again,
attack.
hit him back here. Best we can do is Death Coil. Animate Dead is just not really usable here, just because we don't have any corpses. Wait! Did you all see that? Am I crazy? That guy definitely just moved the blizzard as he was using it. Unless he just happened to stop using it at that moment. I think I might actually be crazy. It looked like he was channeling it and he moved it while it was being channeled. But again, I might just be... I misunderstood what was happening there.
This is more like it. Frostborn.
Our town is under
Teams. I wonder if he'd do it again. No, okay. I feel like maybe the channeling just happened to end at that moment, and then, he, like, with no hesitation, he just moved it again. You know what I mean? I think we get some abominations, and then we finalize our +3 to close out this map. 4 minutes.
No one orders me around.
Speak, fool.
What to make? What to make? And we'll get one more obsidian statue. Here comes blue. And then blue. So it's middle, left, blue. Middle, left, blue. I don't know what that color is on the middle, so they're just middle.
No one.
The mortar teams also aren't smart enough to continue hitting the structures. So they won't focus the structures down if you get combat units in range of them, which is interesting, but I'm grateful for it.
This is more
We should be getting more infernals. Do we get... Maybe we don't. Maybe you don't get more infernals. Anyway, middle is next. Getting rid of these trees might be a bad thing now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. I have so many idle workers. Well, that's good, though, right? Yeah, we'll cram one in here, too. Certainly can't hurt. I don't think it'll finish in time, but the final wave is going to be coming here very soon.
Research complete.
Frostworm's doing great. They're doing great. Okay, very nice. Mr. Meatwagon in the back doing great. So now it's left. Again, we position ourselves. Well, there is no opening in the trees anymore. I guess we can pull the ghouls from lumber here relatively soon because we don't need them anymore either. Yeah, we're at +3.
Research complete.
I guess let's... Yeah, we just got that ghoul frenzy. There they are. Here and here. You turn on Essence of Blight. My other one is dead, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I could turn that into a destroyer, but I don't think there's much to, well, I guess you could eat the...
Hold your ground. Kel'Thuzad must be defended. This is the hour of our victory.
I'm going to save, because, again, this could go wrong at the last second. Even though I feel like I'm in what is potentially the strongest position I could possibly be in, the way this mission works just is kind of a bummer sometimes. So, we'll
At last, tread lightly.
we'll come on up here. We'll take care of this guy. Yo, if we catch this guy out by himself... There we go, and then there's another one.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, get focused.
Our forces are under attack. Speak.
Okay, then we're going to pivot.
Our town is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
There's a siege engine. 3 heroes. All right. You got me, game. You win. Anime dead. There's really nothing I can do. Best I can do is just try and kill some of the heroes. Focus fire them down. I hope the right side is doing okay. I think it is. Spam out units. Medallion of Courage, huh? Sure. I must have left an item on the ground somewhere.
Our town is under attack.
This side up here is okay.
Speak, fool.
I'm just going to chill on Kel'Thuzad. And 25 seconds. Again, this side is probably the one that'll go down, so we'll get in there and help.
Is under attack.
Arthas is hurting a little bit. I feel like I've killed 10 Flamecaller here at the end, like on 3 different sides. It's like he duplicated. Okay, we did it. Very spicy end with the amount of heroes.
Come forth, Lord Argemon. Enter this world and let us bask in your power.
Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world. You have done well, little lich. My plan worked perfectly.
Lord Archimond, all the preparations have been made.
Very well, Tichondrius. Since the Lich King is of no further use to me, you Dreadlords will now command the Scourge.
As you wish, Lord Archimond.
Soon, I will order the invasion to begin. But first, I will make an example of these paltry wizards by crushing their city into the ashes of history.
This has got to be a joke. What happens to us now?
Be patient, young Death Knight. The Lich King foresaw this as well. You may yet have a part to play in his grand design.
All right. Okay, look, I'm going to be honest with you. We skipped the end of the human one, too. We've all seen it. More than once. It's fine. We don't have to watch him again. I feel like if they were remade and to be in-game, maybe we'd watch them then just because they'd be new, but it's the same. As Archimon, he makes a little sandcastle, and then he swipes at the sandcastle, and yeah. That was a hard map. Definitely a lot harder than the base game. Basically, all of these maps were harder than the original, except Fall of Silvermoon. That one was just kind of the same, like almost exactly the same, interestingly enough. Fall of Silvermoon was. Whereas, I would say, like, Mission 1, I'm not sure how that one could be made different. Maybe there's, like, more enemies or something. We were also given additional ghouls. But Mission 2 could be a little difficult, but, we got meat wagons, which are, without a doubt, the best flippin' unit in this campaign, and I would actually argue that you should probably make the majority of your composition meat wagons. Even though I didn't do that for some of them, I feel like when the rubber met the road on that one map with the first Sylvanas map, that was one where I'm like, you know what? No more games, no more fun, mass meat wagons. And actually, that turned out to that was actually fun. Flipping mass meat wagons. You know, it was the situation where I'm like, okay, I gotta like actually focus in and beat this. Like, I hate to put it that way, but a lot of the times when I play this, you know, anything for my channel, I'm just like, oh, we're having fun. Let's see what we can do. Let's just do a pretty standard thing. We're gonna chat about what's going on the map. We can explore stuff and what's different. But then there's like a distinct shift where I have to be like, okay, I think I actually have to win. Like, and now I actually have to like focus on not losing. And that was probably the map where I was like, let's zero in and like, what is it? It's mass meat wagons, go. Because I kind of felt like there was no other way. I think maybe that's a better way to describe it. It's not so much that I'm like hand waving away all these things that I play with like, oh, this is easy. Most of the things I play do require a lot of effort to play. I've talked about it a lot. Any like real-time strategy in general, it's very difficult to play and commentate at the same time. Anyone who's tried it can attest. If you tried it, it's virtually impossible when you start. Trust me. It's just, you know, I've gotten to a point after doing this for long enough where also it's the Undead campaign again. You know, I'm very familiar with it where it's like, okay, we're going through the motions. So, you know, what can we talk about? Like what's going on with the map? What am I doing to make sure I don't lose? But then there comes a point when it's like there's not enough variety in my tools such that like I have to make mass meat wagons. That was that one map. So that that one Sylvanas map was absolutely the hardest one without a doubt, just because the size of the enemy attacks were absurd. Now, I add my own handicap is added to this because I purposefully speed up the game. And I think that is actually resulting in a lot of the complaints that I have, which is not many. Overall, this is a near flawless recreation of the base game. Just play it not on hard, play it on normal difficulty, and play it on normal speed, and it's going to be exactly Warcraft 3. Exactly. Well, okay, never mind. It's going to be like 95% of the way there. It's just that the balance changes with the AoE is very, very significant. But other than that, it's Warcraft 3. It looks like Warcraft 3. You're not even going to realize that you have StarCraft 2 running, is my point. So in that way, this project succeeds. It's fantastic. But where it can get a little finicky is when the player is, you know, it's the player's fault. It's my fault. I decided to, number one, turn upkeep off, and number two, increase the game speed and play on hard difficulty. So when you put all these together, it's a lot different, and I prefer that because I'm tired of playing the same flippin' maps over and over and over again. Now, when it's the same map and the only difference is the enemy attack waves are now twice as large, you know, I can waffle back and forth on that. I do like that it's a little harder, but the combat does happen so fast, which is sort of the antithesis of Warcraft 3, that it's not like a fighting back and forth where you lose a little bit and you gotta claw your way back. It's just like you get rolled, and that's much more StarCraft 2. And again, a lot of that comes down to the game speed, but also a lot of the AoE related stuff. I'm not sure what the heck was going on with, like, what, 5 or 6 enemy heroes hitting us in the final wave of Under the Burning Sky. It did feel like that was a little more manageable, but again, it feels really bad when you lose Kalthazad in the last, like, 5 seconds just because of the Griffins and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'd love to hear from people who have played this. The Azeroth Reborn specifically, what did you do to beat Under the Burning Sky? Because again, I sort of feel like my cheat strategy is to make Halls of the Dead. I feel like that's not meant to be... That was never an intended strategy for this map when it was built, in my opinion. I don't know if maybe Reborn was rebalanced with that in mind, because again, to me, for Reborn, that sort of feels like the only strategy. It's hard to say. Though I guess just normal spirit towers could do fine. As long as you're sniping the mortar teams, which I was doing. I will say this, you know, I talk about how it feels like the enemy is way, 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 way stronger, but it's also dumber. The AI does, you know, in Warcraft 3, like, enemy siege weaponry will zero in on your buildings, no matter what. So, like, those mortar teams, I realized, like, the strategies we got to get on top of those, but even doing that, they would still probably end up sniping structures pretty effectively. I also thought that there should have been siege engines coming from the left base. That wasn't here until the very, very end of the map. That adds a lot of challenge to this because you do need either meat wagons or just melee that can get on top of those things and take them out quickly. I always felt like the whole idea on this map was like there was a difference between what the different bases sent against you, and in this version it felt like it was all kind of the same, and it felt very rhythmic. It was very repetitive. rhythmic is a better word. Repetitive has like a negative connotation, but in the original, yes, like the bases attacked you in a certain order, but they also attacked you with different things, and the combat is slow enough that the attacks can start get kind of muddled together. In this, again, it was like it hit like a very specific beats. I'm not sure how that could be changed though. I feel like I feel a little weird because I'm looking back at just this little retrospective I'm doing. I feel like I'm mostly just focusing on things that seemingly I didn't like. But let me stress again, I'm grateful that this is at least a different experience. Again, it might not be like groundbreaking in the sense that like, oh, it's so different. But like the whole point of the project is to be similar to the source material. So it's hard to review it against that, but then also demand it to be different and then be unhappy with some of the differences. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of different things coming at me, and it's hard for me to review it all, and instead I'm just giving you a bunch of gobbledygook like criticisms. But you know, I did overall say, I will say, like the main thing at the end of the day, this definitely accomplishes what it sets out to do, which is to recreate Warcraft 3 near perfectly, near exact. I do think that some balance related things are very much like finger in the air, or like, hey, I've played this campaign a lot and I just sort of feel like it should be this way. That, you know, oh, well, I always thought that this felt wrong, so we're just going to do it different. Like, that's cool, but I also feel like if you asked another person, that person would have a different idea, and you ask another person, and that person would have a different idea. So, you know what I mean? That's why I say it's kind of like finger in the air. Some of it's great, some of it's like, I'm not so sure, I could take it or leave it. But in either case, this campaign sets, you know, again, it accomplishes what it sets out to do. We'll certainly be checking out the following campaigns as they're released. I quite like the Orc campaign, except Mission 2. Oh my gosh, even just talking about it now, I'm like horrified about that stupid caravan mission. I hate it so much. So I guess in December 2023, our nightmare will be realized with the caravan mission. But the rest of the Orc campaign I quite like, so I'll see you then for it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave some love for Synergy and the team. Team Azeroth Reborn. Thanks for your hard work. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.